big plays last week were a result of Deshaun making checks at the line, helping him find open receivers. Is that an area that you've seen him grow this year?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a confident player. He knows what we're doing, and you know, he's well coached. He understands it, and that's why he's a great player, because you know he's very smart. He studies, he prepares during the week. He tips and tendencies, and he just the game's not fast for him. The game is a slow game. He doesn't get overwhelmed. Maybe has a bad series, maybe makes a bad play. He doesn't carry that over. He just kind of is a very confident guy and plays the game, and he just plays the next play. Huge play in the game at the end of the toward the fourth quarter there on the long play with Dion. We had a man beater call. That's what we've been getting all night. Well, we get in the deal, and we had a bad look. They get in one of the few times they played too high on us, and he checked us into a better play. And that's what good players do, and that's how we train our quarterbacks. We give our quarterbacks a lot of, we're not one of these teams that look over there and we all tell them what to do every play. That's not how we operate. Our quarterbacks are trained to do a lot of different things, and when you got one like him, you can put a lot on his plate. He gets it, that's why he's tough to beat.
Your defense is back in the top 10. Which aspect of this year's defense has surprised you the most?
Surprised me? Nothing. I mean, it's kind of what I've said in the preseason. I think we're going to be really good in the back end, and I think our first group, you're not going to notice much difference. I think that's what I said, and so I'm not surprised at all. It's just played out exactly like I thought it would. So I thought Dye would be a great player. I thought Shaq would be a great player. I thought Carlos Watkins and Pagano would step up and be excellent for us. I guess maybe if there's a surprise, maybe it's the and you don't really know until you get into camp, start coaching. But maybe it's the aptitude and the quick adjustment that Christian Wilkins made. Maybe that's the biggest surprise. But outside of that, I think we're right where I hope we'd be.
Area that Brent is particularly focusing on to keep improving for the second half?
Oh, boy, all of it. I mean, we got to keep improving every single day, everybody. But, I think the biggest thing for us is just continuing to build that depth. And even though some guys maybe aren't playing a lot, we're still preparing them and teaching. And, every film study, every meeting, every correction tape from a game, guys are getting better. Every practice. So I think that's the biggest thing is we've been pretty fortunate defensively because we've stayed relatively healthy to this point. So that's allowed us to kind of bring some guys along at a pace that's healthy for everybody. And hopefully when they get their opportunity, they'll be prepared.
A couple of your veteran players have mentioned they thought this team was better equipped to handle this great success you're having this season than in the past. What is it about maybe the culture change that makes this team better in that way?
Well, I mean, we've had a lot of success over the last, 6 years. And I just think that, winning breeds confidence. And not just, confidence in them as a player, but in confidence in your philosophies and what you do and the way you do things. And so guys have bought in to the mentality of our program. And, these guys, they like I said, they're not surprised that they're 6-0. I mean, this is what they expect. They know that they're going to get everybody's best game. We're not going to get anybody's B game. That's just not the way it is. We're gonna get everybody's A game, and they understand that. But we don't really focus on that. We just focus on trying to prepare our best and put our best forward and control the things that we control each and every week. And that's just the mentality of our guys. So, I think we've got the leadership on this team has had a ton of success. You're talking about a group going for their 5th 10-plus win season. They hadn't lost a lot of ball games. And when they have lost a game, even though the world may be over for some people, life is over, these guys keep moving. They just keep getting better. And when we've had big wins, the season isn't over. They know we got to play each game, and so that's I think the thing to me that is good about the makeup of our team, we got a lot of young guys, as we all know, but you know the veterans on this team, they get it, and you know that's what we're dependent on to kind of help keep us focused as we move through the rest of the year.